Ransomware. It's a word that sends shivers down the spines of computer users worldwide. But what exactly is this digital menace? Simply put, ransomware is a type of malware, a malicious software that encrypts your files, locking you out of your own data. Imagine going to access your important documents, cherished photos, or vital work files, only to find them scrambled and inaccessible. That's the terrifying reality of a ransomware attack. The attackers then demand a ransom, usually in cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, in exchange for the decryption key. It's like your data being held hostage, and the criminals are demanding a hefty sum for their safe return. The rise of ransomware has become a global epidemic, affecting individuals and organizations alike. Hospitals, schools, businesses, government agencies, no one is immune to this pervasive threat. The stakes are high, with potential losses ranging from significant financial setbacks to severe disruption of critical services. May 12, 2017, dawned like any other Friday, but it wasn't long before the world witnessed a cyber attack of unprecedented scale. This was the day WannaCry, a particularly nasty strain of ransomware, announced its arrival in the most disruptive way possible. The attack began like a ripple in a pond, quickly escalating into a tidal wave of infections sweeping across the globe. Computers started displaying a chilling message: pay up in Bitcoin, or your files would remain encrypted forever. Panic set in as users realized they were locked out of their own systems. The speed and ferocity of the attack were alarming, catching many off guard. What made WannaCry so different, so dangerous, was its ability to spread like wildfire, exploiting a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows, turning computers into carriers of the malicious code. At the heart of WannaCry's rapid propagation was a vulnerability known as Eternal Blue. This flaw, discovered by the U.S. National Security Agency, NSA, affected older versions of Microsoft Windows. Eternal Blue allowed attackers to exploit a loophole in the way Windows computers share files over a network. Think of it as a backdoor into your system, left unlocked and vulnerable. WannaCry exploited this vulnerability ruthlessly, spreading from one vulnerable machine to another, compromising entire networks in a matter of hours. It was like a digital plague, jumping from one susceptible host to the next, leaving a trail of locked files and frantic users in its wake. What made matters worse was that many organizations were slow to patch their systems, even though Microsoft had released a fix for Eternal Blue months before the attack. The impact of WannaCry was swift and devastating. Within hours of its emergence, the ransomware had infected hundreds of thousands of computers in over 150 countries. The attack wreaked havoc across various sectors, crippling critical infrastructure and essential services. One of the hardest hit sectors was healthcare. Hospitals and medical facilities in the United Kingdom were severely affected, with ambulances diverted and appointments cancelled as systems went offline. The National Health Service, NHS, was brought to its knees in some areas, highlighting the vulnerability of critical infrastructure to such cyber attacks. But it wasn't just healthcare. Other sectors felt the blow too. Automotive plants were forced to halt production, shipping companies faced logistical nightmares, and universities struggled to recover lost data. WannaCry served as a stark reminder of our reliance on interconnected systems and the potential chaos that ensues when these systems are compromised.